Here's the intro to Shooting Star. Starting in the 9th fret, I'm going to bar the first 3 strings. Put your middle finger on the B string in the 10th fret, and you're going to pluck with your left hand. Some will play with the pick, but a lot of students I teach use their fingers without a pick. So your first and second fingers are going to pluck the G and the B strings, and as you pluck, you'll pluck it twice. But the first pluck is going to then involve a hammer-on with your third finger hammering on into the 11th fret. And then the second one will be with your finger taken off again. The second set of notes is going to be held by moving your first finger up. Now you're covering 4 strings. You're really focusing on just kind of what's underneath the pad of your first knuckle there. So holding basically the D, the G, and the B strings, and that's what you're doing. You're plucking now. You've moved your first and second fingers from the G and the B up to the D and the G. You're going to pluck twice. First pluck is going to involve another hammer-on with your third finger hammering on the D string in the 11th fret as well, and then the second pluck open. And then this third part to the intro. So you're still plucking with your first and second fingers on your right hand on the D and the G strings. Having slid your first finger on your left hand down to the 7th fret now, still holding the same strings that you did here, primarily the D and the G strings, but you're also, over top of the B and the high E. And a pluck there in the 7th fret, hammering into the 9th on the D string, and then you're letting go. That's your first pluck, then your second pluck, and then your third pluck here is moving these 2 fingers now up to the D and the A string. You're plucking them as your first finger stays, and your pinky is now not hammering on, but just simply holding the A string in the 10th fret, and then your last pluck, your 4th one on this little third part here, your third finger takes over on the A string in the 9th fret. So are the last 2 sets of notes for that part. So putting it together, you have there you go.